Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. Oh, wait, hold on. I love and appreciate you all. Sorry, I just realized. Really?
Oh, am I interrupting the video?
Yes, you are.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, goodbye.
It's the goddess in the building.
That it is.
It is.
Later, babe.
Sight.
I'll be inside in a minute. You leaving? All right. Sorry. No, not going to edit that out either. Welcome, wealthy family. So today's video, we're doing a part 2 because for the past couple of days, and by the way, sorry, I'm in the car because baby didn't want to take his nap. So I had to drive around and then he fell asleep and I was like, if I move him, he's going to wake right back up. So here we are. So today's video, we're going to talk about sexual vampires, part 2. I did a video, it's going on like 2 years now because I was pregnant still when I did it, but it's been getting a lot of traction lately. It's like up to 500 something views, right? Beware sexual vampires. And I wanted to do a follow-up video because that energy is very potent. It is very real. I know some people may not believe in sexual vampires or people draining your energy sexually, but think back, if you've had multiple partners, think back to times where you've had sexual intercourse. Did you feel energized afterwards? Did you feel drained afterwards? Think about after you broke up with someone. Could you still feel their presence? Could you, were you still having dreams about them? That's because they created a tie with you and they're connected with you, okay? So that energetic cord that is created between your sacral chakras, because your sacral chakra is the second chakra from the bottom, the one that emanates orange. It covers your reproductive organs, okay? And it's very open when you are having sexual intercourse. Now, your sacral chakra moves from the front to the back, okay? That's how the energy forms, front to back. And in different positions, depending what sexual position you are, it can open your sacral even more, or it can have it a little bit more closed, okay? So I'll leave it at that. But connecting with another person sexually does create that energetic tie from them. And the ways you can tell if you're dealing with a sex vampire, the female name is succubus and the male name is incubus. Those are real. They're not, fake makeup. But if you're dealing with the way you can tell is, one, if they always crave sex, if they were like, on the first go, they were the ones that initiated it, it may have been very, sweet and loving, they may have been in tune, and he may have just been like, okay, they're cool, I don't mind giving it up quick, right? And this is for male or female, right? If you're like, I don't mind giving it up real quick, but they initiated it, and then from then on, they always craved it, they always wanted it, they are a sexual vampire, okay? If you break up with someone and they keep appearing in your dreams and the dreams are of a sexual nature, they are a sexual vampire. They are a sexual parasite is actually the correct term, okay? Because they feed off the sexual energy. And if you're having sex with them in your dream, you're having sex with them for real. Okay, just to let you know, the dream world is not a fake world. It is a real world. It's a parallel, different reality. That's why sometimes you're like, man, this felt so real, or man, I felt like I couldn't breathe and I woke up and I was gasping and stuff. Yeah, that's because it's for real, okay? The next way you can tell if you're dealing with the sexual parasites is if you are having, or if you had, right? It doesn't have to be a continuous relationship. It can be a one-time thing, okay? If you had sexual intercourse with them and then you noticed a change in your private area, okay? In the private area you decided to share with them, right? If your rod smells different or feels different, or if your box feels different or smells different, if it's dry or if you're having excess leakage, you're dealing with someone who is a sexual parasite, okay? They're body composition is different, and their energy that is connecting with your energy is so low level, for lack of a better word. It's so like on the baseline that it's like your body is changing the chemical composition of it so that it can kind of, fight back, right? You can't see these energetic signatures. You can't see what's happening, what's going on, right? You can't see these spiritual ties, but your body knows, all right? So it's feeding off of that energy. It's trying to fight off that energy of that person, okay? If you meet someone that's like, oh, I just want to give you oral sex, or, I just want to receive oral sex, we don't have to have intercourse or penetration, that is a sign. That is a red flag right there. So all that, oh, I'm just going to get head from so-and-so. Listen, they're putting their mouth in your open portal, right? A direct line to what's going on, so they don't have to filter through their body. They are quite literally sucking the soul out of you. That's where that term comes from. They're sucking your life force. So you might want to be mindful of that. Now, I'm not talking about if you're in a committed relationship or you're in a marriage or something, but if you're like a one night stand and they're like, I don't gotta stick it, I just want to lick it. No. Okay? These females, superhead and all that, don't do it. Don't do it, because those parasites will leech, they will connect, and it will be hell to get them off of you. Okay? The next way how you can tell if you're dealing with a sexual parasite is if you're having intercourse with this individual and they start saying things like, not sex talk, not trash talk, but they start saying shit that makes your red flag go up, right? They start screaming and hollering, not in a pleasurable way, but like, like the words that are coming out their mouth, the verbiage that's coming out of their mouth makes you raise an eyebrow. But of course you're in the throw of things, and normally these people know how to fuck, so you're like, whatever, say whatever you want to say, okay, whatever, right? You in the throes of it, but you kind of think about it and raise an eyebrow afterwards. You're like, that was kind of weird. You're dealing with a sexual parasite, okay? And then one of the last clues is if you personally, if you are a chronic, you chronically masturbate, you can't stop, you can't control yourself. If you're not having sex with another individual, you're having to masturbate, you probably have a sexual parasite on you, okay? That you need to try to be rid of, that you need to try to, expel from your body. So how can you expel these parasites? Well, you can do some work on your sacral chakra to balance your sacral chakra and to release any energy that may be stored in your sacral chakra. You can also take a spiritual bath, a cut cording bath, which I mentioned before. How to go to my website, find the ingredients for the cord cutting and banishment bath. That would be beneficial for you too, to kind of get rid of any entities that are still connecting to your aura, that may still be connected to your aura. And it doesn't matter how long you've been with them or how long ago it was. If you've had that experience in your life, you might want to go ahead and do a cleanse and do a protection to make sure that it's off of you completely. You can also use herbs. Rue, R-U-E, really, really good for breaking curses. Okay, by all means, please do your own research to see how to use these herbs correctly. To help alleviate lust, you can use celery seed, ginseng, and nettle. Now, guys, just to let you know, ginseng will make you stand up. Okay, so while it's beneficial for you in that way, you can also use it to break the lust energy off of you, so you're not always craving sexual energy. And lastly, for protection, you can use hyssop, burdock, and also dill. Dill is really good for children too. Like if you hang some dill in their room, or put dill like around their bed or something like that, is really good for children, warding off or protecting them from energy. You can also, if it's something like drastic, you may want to see an energetic healer, where you're like, man, I've been dealing for this for years and I don't think that herbs or a spiritual bath or chakra cleansing is going to do it for me. You might want to go see an energetic healer to help remove these entities, because sometimes you've been in connection with them for so long, it's like you're creating a contract with them, you've created a bond with them, and they need your energy to survive off of. And it's not just a one-way street. Sexual parasites, sexual vampires aren't just about taking. They give, right? So you have your pleasure, right? One of the things is they give you enhanced sexual pleasure, but they also give you the ability to like fulfill certain things, like have that flashy need so you can attract more people, right? So you can take their energy. So they may not like put you in a position where you can get money, but you can court someone, you can get someone, you'll be good looking, your looks won't fade, so that you can always continue to attract an individual for you. So don't think that people are like, well, man, how can you have a sexual parasite and not want to get rid of them? Some people, you're just at such a low level of your mentality, right, of your thinking, right? You're a people pleaser, so you just go along with it, or you just want to have that companionship and you think sex is the way to go, and now you have the ability to have that need fulfilled within you, right? So you unknowingly get connected in these certain things. So don't beat yourself up for going through it or not knowing it or dealing with it, okay? It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But now that you're aware, now that you can see some of the signs, you can be like, holy shit, I know what to do, because that is me. Okay? So that is that. That's all that I have for you today, wealthy family. I love and appreciate you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.